Ethan started playing hockey when he was about 2.5. He started skating, and then he jumped into the 3-4-5 Fun Hockey League when he turned 3. I would say primarily he started to play it because he saw me leaving for the rink all the time and just gravitated towards what I was doing and quickly grew a love of it.
He loved to get into Mike's hockey bag. If it was upstairs, he would get into it and try his equipment on. Walking around with his helmet on or trying his pants on, playing with his stick. Yeah, he was always had a mini stick in his hand when he was little from like the time he could walk. I think the funniest story was the very first time we took him skating. He was 2.5. And when it was time to go, because public skating was over, he bawled his eyes out because he didn't want to leave. He loved it so much, and he cried the entire ride home.
And he would get upset, and we'd have to like drag him out, and I'd have to talk to the rink people to try and get him to help us get him off the ice.
And so I feel like that's when it really got stuck for him. Hockey is definitely his first love.
When we were little, me and my brother, our dad would have a little backyard rink set up, and we'd be on there winter, spring, summers, always at the rink.
They're 3 years apart, and they loved playing mini sticks together when they were younger. Mason's a goalie, so he would be in net with full gear on, and Ethan would shoot balls on him downstairs. They would spend hours doing that.
I remember always having mini stick battles in the basement, dinging up the walls. Parents always get mad at us, but yeah, he's a goalie, so he always lets me shoot on him, and yeah, it gets him better, it gets me better, so it's awesome.
When the boys were younger, we used to take them out to Wilcox to go to junior games and kind of get involved in the culture out there a little bit and gain an understanding of what it was like to be a hound. And really early on, Ethan got really interested in the school, and as a dad who attended the college, to say I wasn't happy about it.
It's awesome to follow in his footsteps, obviously knowing what Notre Dame's about, going into it from him, and his picture's actually on the wall when you walk into the lobby, still up there from a long time ago now, so yeah, it was awesome.
Then in grade 10, I went out and spent the year out there. The opportunity came up to play with Regina, and so he took that opportunity.
The favorite memory of Ethan's hockey career to date would definitely be winning the TELUS Cup last year with the Regina Pat Canadians. It was the most exciting season, most exciting to watch. He was, playing with all of his friends, and they went all the way to the national championships, and the game went to overtime to make it even more exciting.
That was probably one of the best experiences of my life, winning the national championship, going all the way, and being with all my best friends too. It was awesome.
Obviously that TELUS Cup win was huge. I think about the time that I coached him, and we had a really strong team, great group of kids, great group of parents, and we were fortunate enough to win the city championship in U11, I think it was, and something like that it sticks with me forever. Coach Brett for Ethan has been great. If I think back to the SJHL draft, he connected with Ethan right away. When Ethan was with Regina, Brett had connected with him and called him to wish him luck going into playoffs and even before TELUS Cup, and then connected immediately after TELUS Cup to talk about future plans.
The first time I met Ethan was when he came to Notre Dame to play U18 as a 15-year-old after we had drafted him. And again, from the first day I met him, he was a stand-up person. I was in Wilcox living there for 6 years. How many times I crossed paths with his family, whether it was my son playing against his brother in lacrosse or hockey, or just seeing him out and about. It was crazy how small it was that I always saw him everywhere. And that's just proof that he's a rink rat and always trying to get better.
The transition from Notre Dame to Regina and then out to Warman was really a long time coming.
Their first time away from home, again, living with billets.
It's for the first couple weeks getting used to living in someone else's house, but I think once you get comfortable, it's awesome being a part of the family.
So the adjustment really happened a couple of years ago, both for him and for us, getting used to him not being around and traveling a little more. The adjustment to Warman really wasn't that big because he'd been through it and we'd been through it.
I've known him for probably 5 months now. He's awesome, like great guy, good human being at heart, and funny guy, good character, fits in well with the guys, and he's just a good guy in general. And he's always forechecking hard, back-checking hard, doing the right thing, especially as a young guy. You know, great playmaker. I think I've been set up a couple times by him, which is great, and it's nice to play with a guy like that. Very, very physical. I think like everyone in that way looks up to him a bit.
It was definitely adjustment through preseason and the first couple months of the year, just getting used to speed and the bigger guys and the pace, but I think I've done a good job adjusting, and yeah, it's been really fun.
You know, if he can keep his feet on the ice, he'll be good. And then schoolwork, I live with him, so he's been doing, you know, heavy on the schoolwork and stuff. Good student, but yeah, keep it on that. That'll help him out.
It's been a bit of a challenge this year for him, being one of the only kids still in school.
He accepted the challenges of going to grade 12 school and then coming to practice with little to no sleep some nights.
Having to go to class in the morning, he's taking an online class and busy with the team. But he's always been able to keep up his grades. He excels at school too.
That describes his character to the fullest.
I think it's really special to be part of an inaugural year of the Warman Wolverines. We talked about that a lot with Ethan before he left, how exciting that would be. The Warman community is very excited to have the team. They're very supportive, lots of fans at games, so he's loved that part of Warman, and having the fans, being a part of the community, doing the volunteer work. He's really loved his time out there. It's a really nice community, a lot of friendly people, young families, all the billet families are great. He's really enjoyed it.
That award is given to the player that shows what a Wolverine is all about on and off the ice. As we've been talking about here a little bit, is a high character kid. He's in the community helping out at little schools. Anything he can do in between, he's always there. And then when you get him on the ice, as I said before, he's highly competitive and always wants to win.
With the success that Ethan's had this year, it really speaks to Ethan's character in terms of the work ethic he has. He works hard on and off the ice. He trains hard. He gives it his all. I would just say that he's always been very competitive in everything that he's done.
The work ethic was always there from the beginning, and just something that he loved to do, and was challenging himself to make sure he could do his best all the time.
I would like Ethan to be remembered as from his time in Warman would be his hard work, his work ethic, and his dedication and his commitment.
As a good teammate, a good member of the community, again, both on and off the ice.
The way he puts himself out there and comes to the rink every day, I mean, he'll be a great leader one day.